Silo episode 3 now out on Apple TV for you guys to go and check out. I have just watched it. I'm going to tell you guys my thoughts on it, but smash your comments down in the section below. Smash that like button, click subscribe, and let's talk about the newest episode of Silo right now. Okay, so episode 3 of Silo now out on Apple TV. Look, the first two episodes were decent. They really got me engaged in this world that they were creating about people trapped in a silo, not knowing what was on the outside. You know, having that mysterious element going on about what is really going on here. Is the outside world legit going to crap? Or is it a peaceful green oasis? That's what the mystery was. And then obviously we saw last week's two episodes that were dropped that there is actually green outside, and then the theories start coming in. If you guys read the books and stuff like that, you know exactly what's going on. People like me who have never even heard of the books or anything like that, we are going in completely blind, and that's what I love about it. So episode 3 picks up right where we left off. Obviously we find out about Holston's final request as sheriff. He wants to name a new sheriff, and it is obviously Rebecca Ferguson's character that he would like to bring in to the fold as the new sheriff. So the mayor and the deputy take a trip down the stairs of doom, as I call it. Like, it literally takes a day to go down there, basically, to go and visit people at the mechanic down at the bottom. That's one grueling walk, I tell you that. And then walking all the way back up those stairs. How has no one thought about putting an elevator in? I mean, that would be quite handy. But so they're going to make the trip down there to see this choice that Holston has made and what makes her so special. Why did he choose her? And like, is this a good idea? And then obviously we have everything going on that's all happening like that. When we get down there, I mean, Rebecca Ferguson is absolutely fantastic in this episode. She really does steal the limelight in this whole entire episode with her performance. She is absolutely incredible in it. Just, there's a moment where we saw last week where we landed on her on the rope over the water. Like, she plays this fearful character that is scared of the water. And then when she's explaining why she's scared of it and like how she's never seen so much water before, and like this dark cave area just surrounded by water, like the living fear, and I could feel the fear in her. And I thought she really brought that out in her performance the whole entire time, and it worked so well for me. Really did. But when the mayor comes down, we find out that the actual generator for the silo is actually kind of about to crap itself, really. So this is where, look, what the episode does really, really well is it ramps up the tension. And it really ramps up you being on the edge of your seat. And I'm telling you now, this episode is thrilling. This is definitely the best episode of the whole entire season so far in the first 3 episodes. And it's because of this, the second part of the episode, the tension that was there, the on the edge of your seat, not knowing what was going to happen. Obviously, if you've read the books, you guys know what's happening. But for people like me, this is going to get you right into the show because they only have a limited amount of time to fix this generator. And in order for her to become the sheriff, after she gets shown the badge and then it has something on there and it's the sign that Holston was going to leave her, in order for her to take the job, she now has to fix this first. Fix this generator. And man, when they're going through it all and they're like, look, we're going to have to shut this whole entire thing down, go on back up, and just hope we can fix this so that this whole thing doesn't blow up and kill everyone in here. And we need to do it in a time frame in order to make sure it comes back on. So you have all these elements going on that are out of their control that they need to do. And they have a window of 30 minutes when they shut the generator off and block the steam to fix what is wrong with it. Otherwise, it's going to explode because of the steam, the heat, the pressure is building, and it's just going to blow up everything, and then that's it. Goodbye. So it's a race against time to get this fixed. And when they're pulling it apart, like the visuals are absolutely stunning. Like the set designs, everything like that, it just looks so good. And they really fixed the lighting issue in here in this episode as well. It's much better lighting than the previous 2 episodes. So I'm glad they fixed that. But when they open it and you see it just spinning and you can see the problem, and then they got to pull it off, pull the blade off and go straighten it and fix it up in there. And like, you're on the edge of your seat because he drops the blade and it falls down. You think someone's about to be crushed and dead. And then you're like hearing, oh, guess what? The pressure's building up. You need to get this done now. Like, we don't have time. So it's gone quicker than what we thought. The pressure is building. So she has to go down and leave old mate up there by himself to fix it. She goes into where the steam is with a hose to water the actual lock itself so it doesn't overheat and explode everything, to cool the steam down. So she's in there, and then she finally realizes, oh shit, it's building up with water underneath. I'm about to drown. And you remember, she already has that fear of water. So Rebecca Ferguson's performance comes out here as well, as she is the fear on her face and the panic state that she is in, going, hurry up, and she's about to die and everything like that. And you're sitting there and you're like, bro, this guy, the guy that's running the whole mechanical stuff, is like, I need to do this, otherwise everything's going to explode. So he's like in two minds. But if he opens that vent, she's dead. Like, that steam is going to absolutely fry all her skin off her body, completely melt her. So it's all going on, and they finally get it fixed. And it's just like this whole intense moment going on, like, what is going to happen? And then when they finally do it, she's saying her goodbyes. There's an emotional moment where she's saying goodbye to a mother figure of hers. We find out her dad is a doctor as well. So you had all that, and then you get this shady, creepy guy coming out with his glasses, like saying stuff to the mayor and that. And then we get to the moment where the mayor and the sheriff, the deputy, sorry, are like basically together now. Like, they're planning to retire and move in together and, like, you know, just live a happy rest of their life. But before all that, before the big twist at the end there that I didn't expect, there was one moment in this episode when they turned off the actual generator. When you went into where everyone is sitting, which is like the cafeteria sort of area and that, when you have the big thing there that shows the outside world, well, if you notice it, it actually, when they turn it off, it flickers to the green and then flickers off. So, and I'm pretty sure it looked like people noticed that. We're like, whoa, what's going on there? Like, that was green. So you have that sort of vibe going on there as well. And then the twist at the end is the mayor goes into the toilet. She's not feeling that well, and you can tell. And then when he breaks down the door, she's there with blood coming out of her mouth. So it looks like she's been poisoned. So now we have another mystery. Who poisoned her? Why did they poison her? What is actually going on here? Who is doing all this? Man, I'll tell you what, I'm writing it now. I'm writing now. If you guys didn't like the first 2 episodes, I think the 3rd episode will be the one that grabs most people and brings them into this actual show. Because I thought this episode was fantastic. From performances, music, visuals, storytelling, everything was on point. That had that emotional weight, that intensity that you're looking for, the thrilling aspect. It was just an absolutely fantastic episode. So let me know what you guys think of episode 3 of Silo. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Smash it down there. Smash that like button. Click subscribe. And I'll see you guys next video. Until then, stay safe and peace out.